It's a new year and you may be looking for a new skill to learn. If you haven't thought about sewing, then in this video, I am going to be giving you 5 reasons you should think about getting a sewing machine in your home, just like any other home appliance. Hello, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Patricia and I am a sewing and fashion enthusiast. And on this channel, we make and refashion both trendy and classy pieces that fit our style and lifestyle. If this is something that interests you, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button so whenever I upload a video, you do not miss any videos from me. And also please make sure that you hit the like button so that YouTube knows that you like my content. That helps me grow. With that said, let's get to the video. Point number 1 is fit and style. Did you know that in the 19th century, sewing was integral to the home just as cooking? Fast forward to the 21st century, we are in a position where we don't have to sew in order to be able to wear clothes. However, there still remains a gap in the clothing industry where companies are not able to make clothes to fit every size, shape, and height. Also, companies use standard sizes when making their clothes or for their brand. This is where the need for alteration comes in to fill the gap. And this is where having a sewing machine gives you the freedom and ability to be able to make these alterations that you need to do yourself. And I'm sure you've heard bloggers talk about the importance of tailoring to their clothes that they wear. If you want to look good and look put together, tailoring is something that you need to include in your clothes wearing or style. Now, one will argue that, well, I can always take my clothes to the tailor. Why do I need to do the alterations myself? And to be honest with you, I agree with that. However, if you've also learned to use a sewing machine, it also gives you that added advantage. So you can choose to take the tailor if you so desire, or you can also fix it yourself. My other argument is that the tailor may not always be available for you. There may be instances where you may need alteration or tailoring done to your clothing at a time when the tailor is not available. Imagine that it's late in the evening and you have an event you've been looking forward to. You've picked out your dress, it fits perfectly. However, during the time that you're wearing this outfit, something happens. The zip breaks or the seam opens. Something that can quickly be fixed happens and your tailor is not available. In this situation, if you know how to sew or if you learned how to use a sewing machine, then you can go ahead and make this minor alteration that needs to be done. So you're taking charge of your style and making sure that you are able to fill that gap that has been created by the clothing industry. You're not restricted to taking your clothes to the tailors only. It gives you the option to do that. With that said, that takes me to my next point, which is options. Having a sewing machine gives you options. Besides the fact that you can either choose to take your clothes to the tailors or you can fix it yourself, you are also not limited when it comes to purchasing clothes. How many times have you gone to the store and seen an outfit that you like, but they don't have your size? Either they have it in a smaller size or a size bigger than you or 2 sizes bigger than you. If you know how to use a sewing machine, you are not limited to buying just your size to fit you. You can always go a size bigger or 2 sizes bigger. It just needs to be taken in a little bit and it'll be your size. Also, how many times have you gone to the clearance section to see that the clothes that are on clearance, like the last leg of the clearance, which is usually 70% or 75% off, is either too big or too small? I have experienced this so many times. I used to work in retail and I used to see that all the time. Now, if you know how to use a sewing machine, you can get good deals and bring it home and you can fix the outfit yourself. Another option that you have when it comes to shopping is going to the thrift store. You can find great pieces at the thrift store and you can always refashion them, resize them to your liking, your style that fits your lifestyle. In doing this, you end up saving some money. Now, with that said, that takes me to my next point. So the third point is you can save on clothing costs, or it does have financial benefits. So again, having a sewing machine will give you that confidence, that skill. You don't have to always pay full price for clothes. You can shop in the thrift store. Also, you can repurpose your old clothes that you already have. So instead of buying new clothes because you've fallen out of love with old clothes that you have, you can repurpose these clothes to suit your taste at the time. Again, you can save on alteration costs. Although you have the option to take your clothes to the tailors, if you choose not to, but rather fix the clothes yourself, you end up saving money. There's so many times I've heard people complain about alteration costs being so high. Because of that, they are either not altering their clothes or they are waiting for an opportunity that will give them a lesser cost of altering their clothes I used to have a coworker who is a much smaller person. She's less than 5 feet. So most of the pants that she bought were all longer than her. I told her to bring the pants and I fixed the pants for her. She told me, you have no idea how much you have helped me, because she usually will buy these clothes and wait till she goes to her home country to get them tailored. And this could take maybe a year or more before that gets done, because she said tailoring was way too expensive. It cost more than the pants that she had bought. Instead of taking every little alteration that we need to the tailors, we can reserve that for special garments like wedding gowns, more complicated garments that we are not capable of fixing or altering. That for taking it to a professional to get it done. However, smaller alterations can be done at home and you can save money doing this. My next point is stress management. Who I stress? I don't. It makes me feel sick. It makes my stomach turn around. However, stress is part of our lives. Unfortunately, we live with stress day in, day out. Hashtag adulting. Anything that will take away my stress, I'm for it. Anyway, that's besides the point. Did you know that sewing has been identified as a great way to manage stress, according to Guardian.com? It is a great way to combat depression. So any level of sewing requires a great deal of concentration, and that level of concentration keeps you absorbed during the whole sewing process. And that whole flow has a way of calming you down. That's why on social media you find people saying that sewing is therapeutic. There are so many instances where sewing has really reduced my stress or kept me from ruminating on an issue over and over again, which is what we do, which is what worrying is about. You keep thinking and thinking of the same issue, and once I'm engaged in sewing, I'm not thinking about this issue anymore. Also, another way that I believe reduces stress is the sense of fulfillment when you make something. And this can also be felt even if you are altering clothes, because you are making changes to a garment to fit your body. So if you're able to change or make an alteration to a garment for it to fit your body, you are going to have that sense of fulfillment, and that's going to boost your confidence. You're going to have that can-do attitude. To tie everything together, sewing generally empowers you as a woman. One, by enabling you to take charge of your fit and style. You don't have to depend on another person or a company to determine how clothes should look on you. It also gives you options, like I've said, to make that choice. You have the flexibility and the freedom to say to yourself, today I don't feel like altering clothes, so I'm going to take it to tailor, or today I want to save some money. Whatever it is, you have that flexibility. You have the room to decide whether you want to give to someone else or not. It helps boost your confidence, and like I said, it gives you that can-do attitude. For me, that can-do attitude is what keeps me going. The first time I made a dress, I felt so empowered, and nobody actually taught me how to make alterations. I just saw my mom doing it and also took the machine and started doing it. It wasn't perfect in the beginning, but with time I was able to do it. Eventually I decided to learn how to sew. Working in corporate America, people are always surprised when they get to know that I can actually make my own clothes or I can alter clothes. I think it's a pretty cool thing to do. You have a career, be it a lawyer, whatever it is, and you are also able to do some of these things that people are not expecting you to do. I think it is pretty cool. Hopefully, I've been able to convince you on the various reasons why you need a sewing machine in your house, and you are wondering to yourself, okay, now what do I do? Where do I look? Where do I get a sewing machine? What do I look out for? I got you. I'm not going to leave you hanging like that. And in my next video, I'm going to be talking about sewing machines, what to look out for, where to go, what to buy. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure that you also like this video if it helped you understand what you can do with a sewing machine. Also, make sure that you share this video to whomever you think will benefit from this video. With that said, thanks for watching. Bye.